I just got brand new information. Very tense scene here in South Toledo. I just spoke with police and they tell us there is one person barricaded inside of a home along Jackman. We want to show you this scene here. Now, if you look, there's a cone in the middle of the street. Police tell us the gentleman was crossing the street right here in his wheelchair. He was hit at that spot and actually ended up where that wheelchair is, just down the road here. Now, as you can see, police still investigating.
Things were getting pretty tense out there, weren't they? What were you hearing from some of the people around there?
People were very frustrated, a lot of them very angry at police, a lot of them even they began chanting "arms up, don't shoot." There were a lot of emotions at that scene. A person has been taken into custody, detained, this building evacuated, but the surrounding area is still operating as normal. This is a very popular spot, not just for truckers, but also for families passing through the area. As you can see, a very large fire and police presence. They do have Phillips Avenue here blocked off. As you can see behind me, the lights not working in this area, so a long line of traffic building up. And all we can say is there has been a confirmed shooting here at Orchard and Bowman. I'm going to step out of the way and give you a look at the scene here. This is a highly contested issue. Davis-Besse is expected to close by 2020. The man went over the edge into the water right at this bench. Massive trees like this one have come down all across the city, landing on power lines, even phone lines. This one came down on this 1954 Willys Jeep. Issue 10 would generate $185 million to build a brand new Lucas County jail. Well, now she's kind of on the picket lines. Walk me through, Claudia. What does it mean for you to stand out here today?
It means everything to me.
It may have been Michael's quick actions from here to here that gained his department attention. The numbers may be complex, so we're breaking it down. Toledo residents are currently paying about $25 per 1,000 cubic feet. Dawn and her family are looking for answers as to why they have to wade through several inches of water. I don't know if you can literally see it right now. This flashing light, well, that is a plow truck literally right next to us as we are speaking. The roads, well, they're looking pretty good. I'm going to give you a live look at them right now. Experts say you should have an emergency kit in your car. Here in my trunk, I've got, that place is a machine. They do everything imaginable for the patients, for their families, their siblings. Well, there were no students at Perrysburg schools today. That doesn't mean the classrooms weren't full. Instead, teachers were getting a lesson of their own. That's because they were. Ottawa Hills graduated 5 sets of twins in the 2018 class. All of this is on the north side of the zoo. All kinds of stuff, new features for you guys to see. Obviously, the carousel, a classic favorite for people to come and enjoy. I think I'm going to beat Reese over here tonight. Here at Imagination Station, they work really hard to engage your mind. Other places like Sky Zone make sure your kids can jump out their energy. Well, you guys, I'm here at Hensville where the lights are dancing. It's a fun night out here. There's so many people heading downtown. Now, Dan and Viviana, we think this would be a perfect holiday sweater for you, right?
911, where's your emergency?
I'm calling the street for me. I'm coming right away.
A devastating fire, chilling, panicked 911 calls.
Okay, are they out?
He's yelling for help. He's yelling for help.
A family trapped.
Hurry up, please. Hurry up.
We have help on the way. Is anybody out of the house yet?
Inside the home, the Reynolds fought to get out. David was able to get their 9- and 7-year-old daughters out of the home, while Alexandria worked to save their other 7-year-old.
We're almost there. We're almost there. It was so hot. I was like, that's the fridge. We're almost to the door. Come on, babe. And that was the last thing I remember.
Alexandria passed out just inches from the door. When she fell, Addison became trapped in the home. Firefighters had to rescue her.
Before they took us away in the ambulance, they told us that she didn't have a heartbeat. She was unresponsive.
But luckily, crews got her back.
Quite honestly, if that fire department didn't come,
we would have lost her.
The Reynolds spent nearly a week in the ICU and burn unit recovering physically.
The firefighter said that if they'd have been in the fire 1 minute longer, we would have lost everybody.
While they're healing, there is still a lot of pain because of what they endured together.
Where we were a month ago was the lowest point of our lives. It's a day that you'll never forget, no matter how hard you try.
The girls just returned to school, and the family even moved into a new home this week thanks to hundreds of donations.
With so much negative in the world, you almost lose your faith in humanity, and I can say mine has been restored a million times over.
While they've come a long way, they know there's a long way to go. But the important thing is they can do it together and alongside a supportive community that's cheering them on. Blair, Caldwell, WTOL 11.
How two local brothers ordered their dinner just yesterday as people saying, whoa. Blair Caldwell explains this odd story that's a little unstable.
Let me grab a Crunchwrap Supreme.
It's not a typical sight. Taco Bell, a drive-thru, and a horse.
This day we just decided to take a ride, and about an hour in, we were like, hey, I'm hungry, let's go get some food.
Let me see, you want something?
The Brown brothers' spur of the moment horsepower at the drive-thru earned them some extra attention.
What's the problem?
I feel like they thought we were just kids walking up to the machine, so they didn't want to give us food at first. But then they looked out the window and they're like, wait.
Sure enough, Carlton and Christopher got their food and kept riding. They say their city rides help train the horses for their numerous parades and parties they're a part of. Jitterbug is the star of the video.
You want something, Jitterbug?
He even has tricks.
Jitterbug, he's the most calm horse you'll ever meet. He's disciplined, he loves people, he'll come up to you, you can feed him. Actually, he'll even let you stand on the saddle. He won't move.
The Brown brothers started riding horses when they were kids with their dad, and the love grew. So much so, they'll ride them anywhere.
Some people like to ride bikes, and we ride horses.
While they were horsing around with the video, the rest of the Toledo Horsemen's Club's mission is no joke.
It's good to show that there's more than just what you see in front of you. That you can always branch out and do other things. You can always pick up a new hobby, and you can make someone's day just by simply, showing them a horse. It's therapeutic.
The Toledo Horsemen's Club seeks to give back to the city and provide joy with their horses. Carlton says videos like this are just the beginning. They want to continue to bring joy and surprises with a YouTube channel.
It's fun to see how people react to something so outrageous as this. It's great.
Despite those who may be naysayers, Carlton says they won't be reining it in anytime soon. Blair Caldwell, WTOL 11 on Fox 36.